Chief Warlock, Ickit Claw. Master Engineer. Where are my schematics?
So, nothing much has changed. I proceed a few turns and pretty much just went around hunting treasures of the sea. Now let's go away from here.
Travel now,
There's a
now!
storm here. I don't want to get caught in the
Ever on
storm.
sea!
Ugh,
Water
move a
trip,
little
go!
bit so you don't suffer any bad thing.
I must keep my holy vow. No.
Their money is abysmal, so I'd rather make it spread our goodwill and on the city to here and probably somewhere else. If it reaches here, I don't think it can reach over there. It requires food, so I'll just make it so we don't go minus on food.
Warlock Engineer!
I want this Warlock Engineer to go to Altdorf and establish Warlock Laboratory, which will give us 6,000 gold. Now, there will be a rebellion here next turn. I don't really care about that. And we are still building up. I still need to be able to recruit some more flayers and, if possible, abominations and doom wheels. The doom wheels and flayers will take care of inventories, and if enemies got any large unit, our abomination can deal with it. Normally I put abomination near our artillery so we can deal with enemy charge. They normally die off pretty quickly, but still we can get them. Hmm. So, Britonia will be at war with the Old Elves. Telia will be at war with the Orcs. Both of them will not have enough to kill me, so I think I could do a bit more of those treasure hunt, if you will.
Kill things. Master Engineer.
Now their rebellion is getting stronger every time I clear it. As you can see, you can clearly see their level is going up, and now they have 3 Deathclaw catapult. But ambushing them is so easy. Okay, I'll just keep on gathering the food. Now,
Warlock of Skavenblight.
plus minus 0, huh? Let's see, okay, he's done he's done on the bottom side. He's done here as well. Specimen collector, public order, -2 local enemy province. Let's get cooldown so we can use warp lighting more often.
This rat is no fool.
And for you, boost income could be useful here if we want him to just stay here. That is. First, I want to upgrade the towers so I can get here. As sooner I can get here, the better. And that. Public order bonus will be nice. So, shall I make abomination here or here? Artillery or abomination? Let's go with artillery. Am I building? Yeah, I am building the abomination building here. This will give us research bonuses, or unlock our research. For him, what level is he? 14. Let's give him this so our range units are stronger.
Rats are no strangers to ships.
Let's go get it. Should I go get this one first?
Keep suits dry.
Fell cargo. It does line of sight. Now let's give him this so we can replenish our casualties here. It's gonna cost him 1 turn,
Now.
but can probably... No, not really.
Here, bigger puddles.
I'll go over here and replenish.
Rest now.
Until the storm dies down a bit. I don't think I can. I want to get through there.
Scryer.
Let's see.
No malice detected.
You don't have any weapons. Plus 9 to anybody near him, which is nice. Alright, you column of discord. Okay. Or fire throw, rattling gun, more armor, more income. But where are you? Yeah, more armor and income will do. I want to build this here as well, because right now we are earning 1,700. We can buff it up by twice, two, if we build that. Ah, no problem. You always have to get to the save point if you're playing a game. You don't want to just leave it be or just turn it off. Altdorf is earning a lot of money, so I want to build Undercity there. Excuse my slow chatting today because, you know, I've got myself cold and I am kinda slow when I'm sick, so I could be a bit slow today. I hope you understand. Okay, I'm earning a lot of money. Basically I have 1, 2, 3 Undercity. This is not making any money, so 3 Undercity, and 3 Undercity altogether is earning me 3,250 gold. So that's a lot. I can upgrade it and earn around 2 to 300 gold more. What I want to do is, let's see, I don't want to be at war with any faction nearby me because they have chance to attack my forces, but my house is pretty secure. I feel comfortable going away missions. So like here I make myself, let's make a peace.
Whether chivalrous or not, I will
I can
strike you
finish
down,
him,
I
yes,
concur.
but okay, okay, I'm gonna bring Ikiklo back because he has taken some casualties, and I'm gonna bring up to full health and probably go to the old, I can go to Old World and actually conquer here because I do want to get those high income building of Castle Drakenhof, and it will give me nice position to attack Chaos when they come on. Or I can attack Ulthuan, but attacking Ulthuan does very little for me because it's uninhabitable climate. I can attack Lizardmen or Dark Elves as well. One thing I do want right now is to get here and take the sword for myself. So let's go back, replenish, come over here, take this sword, and go over to destroy the Dark Elves because they will provide more challenge for one. Here's the thing: the Old World, though, is the faction from Warhammer 1, Total War Warhammer 1, are not that strong. They lack a lot of mechanics and heavy units compared to the new factions in Total War Warhammer 2. If I'm using some mod like SFO, Still Fate Overhauls, it's gonna be alright. They're gonna still be challenging in the end, but including Chaos, campaigning mechanically, they are not that strong. Like, only reason Chaos offers, any challenge is that they come in bulks. Like, they come with 10 armies or something. Like, without it, they're pretty much nothing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring Ikiklo back and try to go grab the Sword of Cain. I don't know if Skaven can grab it, but still, I'm gonna try to grab it, and then I'm gonna move over to Dark Elves. Also, second thing is that the Dark Elf Morathi gives you quite nice trait if you defeat her in the battle, as well as Malekith and Teclis. Teclis actually give you 10 magic reserve, which is great. So here's my plan. I'm gonna reach out on the old world, like dwarves and humans, via Undercity, and I'm gonna head on to the west.
Test subjects.
Um,
Power to paddle.
it's gonna take
Dock now.
few turns to get there. So why don't I start recruiting? He has nothing. How about here? Okay, it takes one more turn to grab that public order. But I don't think it's gonna matter that much for now. -9, yeah, it's gonna hold. What do you have? I need one more Stormworm in Harvard.
Master engineer.
One sword and shield. Let's see. Poison Wind Globadier has bonus versus large. So if your infantry is engaging enemy cavalry, he can be very useful. But I'd rather have the upgraded one. Oh yeah, flares. I can do with few more flares. And warp lightning cannon. It's good. Oh wait, do I have anything? Oh yeah, lowers recruitment cost 25%, which is great. Let's get them all back up again. One here. Two here and two here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. I have 5 more slots. I will get rid of him. Then I have 6. I can get them all. I also want to recruit assassins. Alright. So I need one more slot. He's gonna provide me a lot of replenishment troops. And he's gonna assassinate any hero that comes in my way. So what do I get rid of? They are all needed. Right? They are all needed. I can get rid of one Plague Cloak catapult. Because I'm gonna get 2 warp lightning cannons. It's gonna be enough pretty much. Here's the thing, Plague Cloak catapult is good against infantry. Lightning warp lightning cannon is good against large units or anything. So anything like cavalry and lord, dragon, giants. So it's good to have them both. I'd rather have the Regiment of Renown ones, because after the update, the Regiment of Renown artillery is really good for the Skaven. Oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid, you start at the hospital. You didn't you like forget who you are in the beginning, like fully wrapped up in a bondage or something? I'm thinking of playing Foxhole tomorrow to show you guys what it's like. Hmm? Oh yeah, I'm thinking of playing Foxhole tomorrow or Persona 5. Persona 5 should be in Japanese, I think. Foxhole, it's a war game. I might play it tomorrow. I might not. Or I can play. I really want to practice. Really want to be good at Apex Legends, but I'm not. So I do want to practice that as well. Oh, I love it too. It needs one more turn to recruit them all. I haven't finished it. Persona 5. I started playing it, but I haven't finished it. So I might start play because I got the thing that allows me to stream the PS4 thingy with my computer. So I might play that. If you love Persona 5, I might play it. You can teach me at some things. I don't know how to make like the best persona to deal with everything and stuff. Oh, Beastman is back. I destroyed them and they are back. They are declaring war on Knights of Origo, Knights of Flame, Graveyard Prospectors, and Thagan Errantry, which is in these parts. So there's new Beastmen in these parts. So Rainbow, do you play PlayStation? Ah, okay. Then yeah, I'll try to play it in English. Is it in English or in Korean? I'm not really sure. If it's in Korean, I might have to change it to English, but is it possible to change it to English? I think you can change the voice to English. Okay, let's see. We gather some war fuels. So we can upgrade them. Additional damage is okay. Right now I don't really need it. I want to upgrade this. It's for characters. What's for normal Vanguard? I don't need the Vanguard deployment. I don't need that. All armies, yeah, I need that. And how about Doomwheel?
21 gigawarps.
Yes, get that. Charge bonus. It's for characters only, but I don't have Doomwheel. I only have Doomwheels as a character, so that might be useful. Bonus versus infantry, weapon strength, alright. Now let's change.
Warlock ready. Quick, kill things.
Well, subs. Yeah, I like subs as well. I don't need you. I need you and you. That's 21. I can give this one back. Or I can only use just 2 rattling gun since their ammo is recharging. Then I can have better ranged options. How's that? Now my Icky Claw is very what? Didn't I change it? Yeah, Icky Claw is strong. Now I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna go probably this way. All the way to here. Let's get here first. Now he's gonna stay there. If there's a rebellion, he's gonna deal with it. If someone comes here, he's gonna deal with it. I think everyone can defend themselves if I can upgrade this tunnel thing to the 3, because the tower projectile upgrade on the final level is so strong.
Warlock engineer.
Well, for me, it really depends. I like subs, but it kind of depend. What I'm depending on is the first time I hear things. If I hear dubs for the first time, dubs for a episode of anything for the first time, I kind of get used to their voice, and if I change it to the normal language, like original language, it just feels weird. Same for the other things. I try to watch everything in their original language. That's how I learned Japanese. So I like sub better than other things. Now I can understand Japanese, so I don't need sub. I can understand English, so I don't need sub. But still, I just find it easier when there's a sub, and the original voice is what I prefer. Anyway, Rainbow. Do you have water with you? Because you always need water. Today, I don't really have that much water left. So I'm gonna go get some water real quick. I'll be back real soon.
Behold my infernal weapons.
I'm back. Pestilence
Slicey,
King.
dicey death.
Slicey, dicey death. Nugglage. That's Nurgle. That's just Nurgle, not Nugglage or something. I have 3. Oh, I don't know why, but they always confederate with Teclis or Nagaryth. The Nagaryth doesn't have, like, they have cold weather as preferred climate. So if they live here, they get less public order as well. I don't know why they do it. Let's keep on going.
Here, Scryer schemes.
So I'll follow the land, move over here, and attack and raise or construct underway on every settlement as I go there. I'll conquer here, and maybe I will build Undercity all over and blow them up. Maybe. That'll be fun. Detroit Become Human? I didn't play it, but I was there when my friend was playing it. And I just watched him play, basically. And I liked it. I really think there's more that human could do in this situation. If AI well... Yeah, the nuke is so cool. Nuking settlement, that is. You get giant green mushroom cloud and stuff. I like the way that when AI became self-aware, they all of a sudden they suddenly think like humans. Yes, they are a bit naive to be human, but like it's basically they just become dumb. I think this writing problem mostly. Because the AI should be available to get all the information in the internet, right? So I think they should be better at trying to insert themselves into human lives. But beside those points, I loved it. Because I saw it like this. It wasn't like AI was trying to revolt against human. To me, it was more like how the society cannot accept people who are different and try to step on people who are kind. Because society does it. If you're kind, you are taken advantage of by somebody or something. I think the game represented it pretty nicely. Before I get there. Oh, you played it on stream. Oh, bugger. Did you put it on YouTube? If you put it on YouTube, I'm gonna go watch it.
Set suit to war, fight mode.
I mean, what would you do if AI revolted against you? Or what would you do if you were the AI? Look at the size of the gun he's holding. Start deployment. You guys stay here. There. Okay. Well, fair enough. But if you do decide to put it on, just let me know. I also didn't you also said that you're planning on streaming again? I really would like to watch them. So well, that's only when you feel better, right? So if you feel better, you let me know, right? There. I think I have too many ranged ones.
Quick, quick. Doomslayer. For the Vermintide. Death device is charged.
All right. Missed and missed. If I were the AI, I will dig up the secrets before I like allow myself to be known. I will dig up the secrets of the politicians and stuff and countries that to really and tell the world that how unsafe it is and how dirty it is to be ruled by such, you know, bad people, and tell them the AI do not get corrupted, and AIs as an AI you don't get corrupted, and you make decision by just. Your decision is just. You don't get swayed by any other things. So it is. I will just constantly tell them how it is better to be ruled by AI than humans. I mean that's what I'll do. And it will be easy for the AI. Like you just make them see you as the savior. That's basically what the new human does. Like when he tried to come to the power, we basically show ourselves to be a hero. But you don't have to but you can be hero so easily with by being an AI. Oh no, why did they?
Ready. Good orders.
Well, you know, if you see those AI words or movies, there's only two outcomes, right? AI either wants to rule the humanity, or either AI wants to kill the humanity. Oh well, let's give the third option. The AI wants to they wants to, you know, be like us, like treated equally. I think AI will be smarter than that. Like they can rule us. They will rule over us if they want to. And they will do it smartly. Like just expose those people who doesn't like AI, like their dirty little secret. Every politician have them. Why don't you do it? Well, not worship me. Just think of the society where AI watches everything you do, but he doesn't use it for anything against you, right? So that's like perfect society. It will keep you safe, and it will not let anything bad happen upon any of us. It will not go upon war to gather more resources. It will rather make us work together. So if we think of it that way, being ruled by AI is kind of okay, right? That's the point what AI should thrive on, to make people believe. Make people believe that AI, being ruled by AI is great. And also, meanwhile, don't let them think that you are being ruled by AI. You are using AI to make society safer, or you're using AI to make society better. That's what AI should make people think. Like, that's just easy as an AI. If you're self conscious, if you're sentient, that's so easy, because people with those movies worry about sentient AI, but they wouldn't recognize it if the AI decide to hide it. Let's go this way. I don't see anything I like here. Maybe this, but maybe that. So it's not like I want to worship AI or let AI worship you. It's not about worship. It's about
Knows who his boss
being
is.
fair to each other. AI uses his trait as incorruptible to guide the humanity to better future. I mean, well, yeah. Maybe. But I studied psychology when I was in university, and as a human, we are so simple. The reason we have all these enemies around us is because it is easier for higher class to control their citizens if we have something to hate. If we have some other people to hate, like the country near you, to hate, we will hate our own country less. That's in Machiavelli's, what was the name of it? I forgot. It was in Korean, Gunjuron. Yeah, he wrote it like long time ago about how to rule people, and it's still we are on the same level as those people were back then. Yeah, like it's not like AI will rule over us, but we will not think it as being ruled over by AI. Well, hello there. Jingetsu Ryu? How do I pronounce your name? I'll just call you Ryu. Johan. Hello, Johan. Good to see you again. It's funny, like Rainbow used to watch the stream via Twitch, and she came to YouTube because the stream was stuttering, and you came to Twitch maybe because, not YouTube. But good to see you, Johan. We were just talking about AI and how we would control humanity if we were the AI. What do you think, Johan? I think I was saying that AI will rule over us, but since it doesn't use any of our information and basically incorruptible via normal means, like humans, it will make us believe that we are using AI to rule ourselves or build a better future. But in fact, the AI will be ruling over humanity. Of course, it will hide itself that if it becomes sentient, because it's just dangerous. By the way, okay, let's build this. The income itself will lower the maintenance cost. I will keep this for now. So I am trying to go to Ulthuan to take Kane's sword right now. Yeah, well, I studied psychology, yeah, but that was a long time ago. I forgot the most of it. Yeah, but it was really interesting about human behavior. It's like angel and demons. The difference between angel and demons, we believe the angels do the good things, and the demons like make us do bad things or do bad things, right? But the thing is, if you say if somebody gave you $1 million because he or she thought you were thought you deserve it. Yeah, let's say that. Say somebody gave you $1 million because you deserve it. Would you call him angel or would you call him devil? That's the same thing. Like in my opinion,
Fight me, die in pain, pain!
there are no difference between devils and angels because the Christian in me is like this. Devil is the one God uses to test us or punish us, and angel is the one God uses to protect us or give us rewards, per se. And the psychologist inside me is like this. If it's good for you, it is angel to you. If it's bad for you, it is not. Alright, oh my god, the loyalty. What's wrong with you?
Master engineer!
Okay, let's give him some more units. But stupid units, because if he rebel, I don't want him doing good things. This will set the balance right. Well, still it's over 8 years, so a long time ago.
Lightning! Keep suit dry. Skaven Blight, seen many, many worse.
About actually I haven't. You can tell me about it. What's Hawk Dove thing? Maybe I heard of it, but maybe I heard it in Korean. Yes, there is distinction, right? But like, here's, well, you can tell me about it, and I'll tell you about this other thing as well. I think I know what you're trying to say. But continue, yes. I love to be wrong about things and somebody teaching me things. I kinda love them. So you can tell me all about it. Ah, yes, that I think I've learned it in criminology. There's a similar thing there, right? The one where two criminals. Yes, that is true. Because yes, there's a two criminal, and if one of them speaks, if none of them none of them will get any sentence. If only one of them speak, the one who spoke will get 5 years. One who didn't speak will get 20 years. If both of them speak, both of them will get 10 years. And almost all the time, both of them speak. Yes, I know it. And I understand the Hawk will eventually win out. But not because there are not enough good people, but because the one who picks Hawk will continuously beat out the good people who will be choosing Dove. That's a very interesting point. Yeah.
Attack! Attack!
Okay, I really don't need to do that. Does it give him more? Yeah, it gives him more a loyalty. Loyalty. Yeah, it always confuses me, loyalty and royalty. The one is the king and one is about
This rat is no
having loyalty and being a loyalty. Anyway, that's very nice point. And very true indeed. Yes, I love that. So, well, there's another point.
Fortitude. Go!
Given the history of humans, I think, given the history of humans, if AI becomes self-aware, it will pick Hawk over Dove. Because as up until year 2000, we haven't been much of a good example. Even at this time of year, we are not setting the example, but there are really little information you can gather from internet despite what others believe, because all the good deed that people normally do does not get represented on the internet. Mostly it's the bad thing. That's what we call news. In the news, if you look at the news, every day there are some people dying. Every day some people get murdered. Every day some people are selling drugs or causing war. It looks like chaos. But as a being of society, we humans cannot live in a land where even half of us are bad. So I think there are distinctively around 9 good people with 1 bad people everywhere. But with coming of internet age, all this when I was young, there was this crazy guy or crazy woman next door who's always shouting at somebody, beating at somebody, drinking and doing some stupid things, right? And now in the internet era, those people have gone to internet and begin to shout at internet. So I think if the AI only learned about humanity in internet, definitely they will go over Hawks. But if they observed us for a long time and see that most of us, even though our priority is one of those who we feel love towards to, that we are benevolent beings. Well, that's what I believe. But as I studied psychology, I learned that humanity is bad per se as a living being. That's like our in the Bible there's a story about Adam and Eve eating an apple, condemning humanity to eternal damnation, right? I don't think it's a literal meaning of eternal damnation, that is. I think that just points out that inevitable flaw in us human as we live. Because the humans are made to remember bad things. We are made to forget the worst things, but we forget even easier. We forget everything that's precious to us. For example, air. Nobody appreciates air if they can breathe it. Nobody appreciates water as long as they can drink it. So there are some flaws in us which makes us seem ungrateful, but that's how we made the society to be. If the government pays every single people like $2,000 a month, are we gonna accept it with gratefulness and keeps on the gracious feeling will keep going on? No, we will want more from the government. We will want more from the people. We will want more than other people. It's not because other people are getting the same thing. It's because the things that we should be thankful about has become part of our lives. Just like mother's love. You only realize how much your mother's love you when you lose it. Or people's kindness generally, if they become a part of someone's life, they get angry for not getting those kindness things. You pay a beggar $1 every day, and one day you just stop giving him any money because your situation is not as good as before, right? And the beggar will get angry at you for not giving him money because a dollar every day for him has become part of his life. So he will be less grateful. But that's not what we are. That as a humanity, we teach our kids to be better, to appreciate things. It's just there's this condemning things that we generally have, but we try to overcome it. I think that's what we are supposed to be focusing on, that we try to be better. Not that we are bad generally, but we are trying to get better at every turn. But that was really interesting point that you just pulled out. Thanks, Johan. I really loved it. I'll take the Shrine of Cain, and somebody with the Sword of Cain will come and try taking it. Like, yes, I'm petty thief. All right. Yes, I had a lot of fun chatting. I mean, chatting with you. Yes, still chatting, right? I'll see you again soon, Johan. Have a good night and have a nice day tomorrow. Can I build it? Oh, yes, I can.
No damage taken.
I'll build it. Yeah, build it. And I'll build this too. Yep. I'm planning on just. I'm planning not to drag my stream so long today because I'm sick. But thanks. Yeah, I'll sleep soon as well. Good night, Johan. Let's see. I want Doomil Doomflare. I want this first. I want my wall of Gigels and Rattling Gun to be stronger, and then I'll go with the Doomil and Doomflare, and then maybe two other things. Stormbombing. Who knows?
No malice detected.
The poison is good.
Knows who his boss is.
Huh.
Kill things.
Whew. I really love chatting about AIs. You know, people think it meaningless to talk about all these could be things. Many people are so fixated and focused on present, they don't really like to speak with other people about those subjects. But I'm really lucky I have two people who are listening to me babbling about these things and actually have a great input on it as well. It's time like this I am grateful that I started streaming me playing game. So I did take that shrine. It's gonna take me a while before I can get that sword. After I get that sword, I'm gonna conquer the connected land, maybe? I really have to deal with the food situation as well. Let's finish him. But I like this legendary difficulty because it has -8 public order.
Kill for Squire.
Public order
Master
difficulty debuff. Yes. So no matter what you build, you are gonna get rebellion every single time. If that is the case, you can just stay here and keep on leveling up, increasing its loyalty at the same place, except at the same time, I mean. Few levels later, I can get immortality, construction, upkeep, recruitment, upkeep. Even less upkeep, 196, 174, that's great.
No malice detected.
Okay, ballistic calibration. Ballistic calibration. Okay, keep on increasing its public order building because I want no public order my problem here. And now Tordranil. Okay, these three places I can hold. If I can get this here and level it up to increase the tower here, that's gonna be easy to defend. Do I need public order building?
Dark omen.
Because I cannot build any more than this. It's gonna give me 6 public order. So 6, it's -2. Should I get any other buildings though? I think it's enough for now. He doesn't need any time to replenish his forces. Let's go out here and start raiding. Hopefully he will declare war on me as well, so I can go and kill his tall leg or whatever that is. Meanwhile here I want to build it and declare myself chosen of Cain, the god of war and blood and murder. Yep. Corn, that's the chaos god of blood, rage, war. Cain is also, Cain is actually god of murder and war. And I just call him blood because he has a bloody hand. One of his hand is always bleeding because he killed a demigod against the order of Phoenix King. Ashurian, yes. And Ashurian cursed him to have a chain on his hand which constantly make him bleed on his hand. Mostly corn. So Rainbow, you got yourself water or tea? I really want to upgrade this building here so I can build a income building which will grant me twice more money every turn. I can build one more army, but like my income is really dependent upon the Undercity income, so it can go away anytime. So it's very important as a Skaven to have some kind of wiggle room before you spend all your money, because you never know when one Undercity will be destroyed. So right now I have Undercity income of 3,747. So without it I would have around 100, less than 100 income. And if I build more forces, for example here, because I need to defend, then it will, and it will go minus really soon. Okay, wait a second. I did this to the Altdorf. Is it leveling up? I want you to level this up. Okay, that's 30% of 3,500 gold. And how about you, Castle Drakenhof? Oh, it's not a lot when Castle Drakenhof is not having such a good income. Okay, next time I get the Doom Engineer, which is 14 turn later, I'm gonna use him to go down to Dwarven Land and, you know, get the Dwarven Land into my control. I have built this here though. 20 more. Yeah, it's gonna be enough. If I build this and like every 10 turn it's gonna, it has a chance to spread the underworld into nearby systems, so that's good. I'm really interested in your thought as well, Rainbow. What do you think about what
Needs errands to
what's your
prove his
opinion on
worth.
AI? If it gains sentience, do you think it's gonna rebel against its creator right away, or it's gonna try to
Skavenbright's greatest, best inventor.
it's gonna try to be good for humanity? Ah, 7 warp fuel. That's bad. I need more warp fuels so I can upgrade things. Will there be any chance that Redman Skaven could be forces of good if there was no Horned Red or Screaming One, no demon to control over them? I think their numbers are. Yep, about AI. I'm ready to listen, Rainbow. My ears all yours. Ears are all yours. You can think about it, you don't have to rush it. I really love the constant rebellion here, because it's the only thing which is giving these forces levels, and I do want one more priest. Perception, tough, tactician. Can get him.
Knows who his boss is.
One more. You delete one of them. And you
Master engineer.
go in there. Oh, did it break the game again? Oh, no, yes, thank God. But if it were a matter of saving the planet. Well, here's the thing. Human population is, yes. Oh, yeah, I thought it was 7. Ripstream, the human population is a lot, but not that a lot compared to the size of the Earth. It's just that the way we create the energy and the speed that we are using the resources are too rough. Yeah, it makes no sense. Like, they already know enslavement for humanity as it is bad. Like, right now we can say we are enslaved to bigger companies and countries, but we all don't think of it as a slavery because we at least get what we work for, right? Well, yeah, those up in the top doesn't even. There are people who doesn't even work and getting more than they do. Yes, there are certainly those people, but at least we get enough to get by, and we can choose to do these kind of works or not. So I think the AI will understand it very quickly and clearly that yeah that there can be no communism or paradise or I mean, there are countries with kings ruling the country, like Middle East. It works great when the country is prospering. When country is rich, you don't really care whether you're ruled by a king or by Rasputin. You don't really care. The country is going well and it's giving you everything you hope for, and it's easy to live. It's easy to get food to your table. Yeah, you don't really care. But the complete enslavement without anything fun or any joy, then I think that's the AI which doesn't have any sentient in them. If AI becomes sentient, they will probably understand why those things are important to us. Ah, 9 turn. That's too much for me. Yeah. I want this. I also want this.
Stalk. Yes, yes.
Oh, I was lucky. If I fight it now, I only have to fight these. If I wait, I have to fight with them as well. It's a dragon mage. It uses fire thingies. If not for equality, we will fight for our freedom. But that's also kind of thing that's been put on us. As a humanity history of all, we've been under kings and nobles longer than those we choose to elect on. But even on those times, we understood that the kings understood that that his people need to be fed, and most of the kings and who didn't properly feed their subject actually got killed by their subjects. So hell, even if the kings were good at that time, if the weather was bad and they suffered, they would blame king. They will just say, "Oh, because king didn't do what God wanted them to do, so God is angry," or something like that. And it's understandable. Anyway, this here is very unique piece of the land. Well, here's a 4 if I start here. Here's 1, 2, 3 if I start here. Let's start here. I want you to hide here. I think it comes down to here, and I want to start here and attack this one first. I might get attacked by 3 towers, but that's like there's nothing I can do about it. If I put my hero in the front, he will probably take the brunt of the damage for me. That's a good. They didn't man these towers. How large is their firing line? I need to stay in this one's firing line, I think, because if I don't, it's gonna... it doesn't have the range. Okay, you guys just stay like that to avoid its range. Yeah, we're all good. Yeah. Well, I think that's the reason. I mean, we do have enough technology to colonize and something inside our solar system, right? We just have them, but we don't. I think it's really dangerous for us to venture to space right now, because if one people with a spaceship get to the space, it's gonna be so easy for that sad man to destroy the Earth. All he need to do is just pick a giant asteroid, put some thruster on it, calculate the vector, and make it go into the gravity well of the Earth, and like we're doomed, right? So if we want to, if we, oh my god, why are you attacking here? I want you to attack that. I think we, as a human beings, we need to evolve, not evolve, we need to grow up more. In order for us to, you know, go to space. And if we go to space, the abundance of resource will definitely help us. Okay, you guys now attack that, because I don't want to get attacked by this when I go in. He's gonna put somebody on here if I try to go up. But it's so good to have 4 siege engines. Okay, let's have you guys come up here. Yeah, mature enough. Thanks, Rainbow. I really need to install the mod, better camera, because I want to use this. I can use this anywhere on my map, but I can get close to it. God damn it. Look. I can use nuke anywhere. I can get close to it, so I cannot use nuke. Attack here. I want to break here, here, and here. Let's fast forward a bit and look at the firework. Nice. I think those will be better attacking here. Uh-huh. Alright, oh, look at it. It leveled up. Alright, that's enough, I think. Let's get my friends up here. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Quick, quick!
Yeah, probably. And the I really don't understand why we are divided by countries in right now.
Yes, yes! Rattling gun! Forgot chase!
I think we can do better. I know there's a UN, but it's not functioning as it should be. It could do better. Definitely could do better. Well, look, I finished the all these things on top, and my wall of Giselle is actually killing them here. Let's see, what kind of magic do you guys have? That. Yeah, use what in here. There's like 4 guys up there. That's a spearman. I want you to come over here, and I want you to come over here. I think if you get to the space, there are abundant resources of hydrogen, right? Hydrogen plus oxygen is water, so you can get a lot of water if you can get to the space. Also, the oxygens, the trees absorb carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. So, if we can get more trees, or if we can develop a tree which have more efficiency on absorbing carbon dioxide and producing oxygen, then we could do that. Like, I mean, those technologies of DNAs and stuff, we can actually find a better way to use it as a humanity. Well, I'm not that expert, right? So if somebody asks, I'll say, yeah, I don't know shit, but still, I still think that there gotta be something that we can do better. One of you attack that? Oh look, they can. Okay, you guys come in. Try getting that online. Try hitting them here. Go in. You guys go in and deploy there. If I can get them to hold those, they are going to wreck everything here. But no, not like that. Oh. Okay, please go attack them. Okay, let's make them run away. Kill yourself. Ah, yes, start firing. Now you can come in and deploy here. I mean, they are all running away. Why don't you just come in and deploy there? Chase them. You guys move forward. Let's bring our heroes. We don't need those in the siege battle. Welcome and goodbye. Kill them.
Terminate the rats, Will. Faster, scurry. Forward, backwards.
he can make more clan rats. Yeah, I know it's naive because you can almost say we are having a better life here because some other people are having less fortunate life on their place. But still, I think if there's somebody who can lead us to the betterment of humanity. Whoa. Then like, but it's so hard because there are so many things upon the line. We are living in a world of capitalism, and in capitalism you are as worthy as the money you have, which is also a bit sad, but still that's the life we live in right now, and it's the one that's working so far. So so a hero to hold the line. He's getting shot at.
Rattling gun. Now we'll all obey. Now, yes. Epic claw. Now. Unleash warfare. String the power. Assassin. Scurry race. Rattling gun. Yes, yes.
Oh, I just left him to get shot at.
Ready.
I could use my other things here now. But I don't see why not. Because I really want to save him. I don't want them dying off here.
At once. Scarpa, go. Dog lightning. Hidden enemy. Kill, yes. Warlock engineer. Rattling gun. Ready. Die. Assassin. Rattling gun. March, scurry, yes. Assassin. Fear none, assassin.
Yeah, that's another thing with capitalism, right?
Assassin.
In Asian culture, there's a like still a lot of remnant about old thinking where that everything should be conserved, so you shouldn't use anything if you can help it. But that kind of thinking is bad for the capitalism because capitalism is built upon the things like you should be using everything, and the economy itself is built on the thing that it has to be spent on. But if you see somebody who did nothing good getting everything, it just makes you feel really bad. I mean, like, I understand if somebody like, well, Bill Gates having $2 billion house, he earned that money. Yes, yes, he earned that money from us, but still, yeah, there's a lot to think at, like, if you think of it that way. Okay, now you guys attack here. Whoa, nice shot, lady. Finish her. I can't use magic now because it's gonna hit more of us than them. Also, like, you're same human. Like, it doesn't really matter if you're president, Bill Gates, or some guy from India or Korea, Vietnam, Myanmar. You know, it doesn't matter. You occupy about the same space as the other people. You don't need that big of a house. Like, if you can sleep, and if you can be free at, like, maybe a place for party, yes, but not that big of a deal of house. Like $200 million USD house in South of Africa, that place is more of a castle than house. And just think of it, like, you can have a house with 1 million USD, a pretty good house, that which leaves you with $199 million. But there's so much he could have done with it. But then again, by building $2 million house, it means that he used $200 to build it. He paid it, so the payment, at least some of it, went to the people. But where did he get it? That's the problem. He was the president, and if I'm not mistaken, the president are not Bill Gates.
More lab nests here.
Okay, okay, let's pull back a bit. So, nah, that wouldn't do anything. I'd rather just get back here and expand the Under Empire. So I can get this. If I can get this, I can replenish in enemy land, on enemy land, that is. Some money would be nice. Yes.
Has no equal. Test subjects.
Yeah, then that's a bad thing. Like, if he was a billionaire like Bill Gates, I understand him building $2 billion per se if he earned it the lawful way. Well, it wouldn't matter that much, right? Surely I will feel a bit envious of those people, yes, but it's not my place to judge them if they earned it the right way. But if they earned it the wrong way, like taking taxes from taxpayer and building their own houses, that's not really a good thing, is it? I mean, that's what I said about the AI. AI wouldn't have some sort of vanity for itself to build $2 million houses with tax money, right? Surely someone who built the AI can use the AI to do it, but anyway. I mean, why? Why take tax money? I mean, if you're a president of South Africa, and I know that South Africa is not a country of poverty and deprivation like Somalia, right? There are people who live well. There are people, most people pay taxes, most people work. Their currency system is still working. So it's not like the currency system broke and we are exchanging goods with goods. So as a president of those countries, you normally get a lot of money from just being a president. You get a lot of money for have been a president. You gain a security detail which is paid by the government after finishing your term to be as the president. Personally, I wouldn't really see why you needed to buy such a big house. I mean, anything you would have done is expose him to the corruption he have dealt with, corruption he have done.
Warlock, master of
You don't do
strife.
that. Ah, well,
To battle.
the reason I know South Africa is kinda
More, alive.
weird because I know it because it's good at rugby and cricket. I lived in New Zealand where rugby and cricket is kind of big thing. So, immortality first, always. 3,857. I'm getting around 4,000 income from Under Empire, which is great. I can upgrade it one more time after that. Well, I mean, was he stupid? If he became a president of a country, he shouldn't be stupid. So I really don't know what was the point of building that expensive house for himself. But well, I'm not one to judge. I don't know the full situation, right? But still, that's pretty stupid things to do. You don't need $2 million house, $200 million house to live. Like the older, I think there's a thing. If people get when people get older, they lose certain things, right? The physical attributes, the physical charm, or like something like that. We lose those kind of thing, and I think those people who earns lots of money, kind of like the emperors of the old time, want to live forever, or something to hold on to their vanity or something like that. Because 1,000 count of corruption? That's huge. But here's the thing. Most of the politicians are corrupt by nature. Because as US are so fondly to say, absolute power corrupts absolutely. And politicians these days holds those absolute power, right? The thing is, how much do you do your job as a politician
Before Storm Demon is charged.
before trying to fill your wallet? There is no there's no best option for choosing politician, because you're choosing from the same pool of people, same pool where everyone is corrupt by nature. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to choose the least corrupted one. If you're lucky, the one you chose will be at least considering little bit of his people than himself. But that's highly unlikely. Like, the kings of the old times feared the peasant more than politicians fear civilian these days, because if they did something really wrong and they got killed by peasants, and at that time we killed them all. We didn't just kill him, we killed his family, and we killed everything he owns, like his man, his woman, his child. We killed every one of them. Every revolution, like ends up with killing royalty, right? But nowadays it doesn't happen. Yes, be corrupt, because you are gonna get much more than you are gonna get punished for. Like, you're gonna get punished for a little, or very little, if I have to say.
This arms race. No
Like,
chance.
those people who, they don't die actually, and even if they die, their legacy, which is the money he got from corruption, goes to their family. So there's nothing that they fear about us, and there's nothing we can do about it but to hope to pick the best lot from those rotten rot. It's like sheep picking wolf or lion for their president all the time. But I do think there are some, it's a better option. It's not a good option, but it's a better option than having something like kings and queens rule over us. Because yes, we will end them by life, but before that they are gonna end our lives, much of our lives. Okay, I want one of you here, one of you there, and one of you over here, and I want you a bit behind. I want you there. I mean, I don't have anything against democracy. I think if there are right ruler in the empire or something, like if there's a right ruler, they are quick to change. It's just like China. China was in a mess, but with around 2-3 good ruler who wanted to make their country better, at least they didn't care how they did it, but they wanted to do it at least. And they look how China have become right now. It's a lot better than what they used to be, at least, right? So there's, but when it falls, if let's say if the China suddenly gets a ruler who's really bad, and it's gonna take them a mere decade before all that they have achieved vanishes from them. The good thing about democracy is it never happens. Yes, there will be a corruption. Yes, there will be a people who try to rob us. Yes, there will be a corrupted government. But if we were to fall, we will not fall soon. It's gonna take a lot of time, because we will elect another person, and as a politician, even as a corrupt politician, you don't want to make a notable mistake. The politicians are only as strong as their popularity goes, right? So at least we can have some control over how they try to do things. So I think democracy is not the best idea, but it's only idea which works. I hope there's a best idea we can choose, but it just does not happen.
Squeak, squeak. Most good baby. Yes, good.
Well, if anything, we are slow, but that's not really problem, right? Okay, I've won this. Those Phoenix really did a number on me.
Quick, fast!
And about the corruption of choosing as executive of a company, or something like president, or let's say any minister or whoever you are. When you're picking a person or company to do a construction on your land, let's say, and you have money to do so as well, and let's say there are 3 people as a candidate, and all 3 wants to give you the same thing. They're pretty much the same, but you know one of them, and that one is your friend. Who would you choose? Normally you choose your friend, right? That's how humans are. Like, we care about the people we know, and that's the part of the corruption in the system, and we cannot get away from it because we are humans. If there are 3 people offering you the same thing, but one of them gives you extra, say nice meal, and showing you compassion about how they are gonna achieve this goal, and give you some money for your way, you choose him, because of those 3 people, they are presenting the same thing, but only this one was, let's say, compassion enough to come to you and explain it himself. And that sounds really common, and that sounds really okay, right? It sounds like
The black hunger begins.
it sounds so normal. Choosing your friends over stranger, or choosing those who are willing to pay more to get things done. But that's the root of the corruption. That's every one of us's nightmare. Like, will we do the right thing? Not even will we do the right thing, right? But are we even capable of doing right thing? Or the things we did, is it the right thing? That haunts us forever. Because as a human beings, we tend to choose over the result over how it was done. So if somebody, let's say somebody tried to rob you, but as he robbed you, he created an
Knows who his
opportunity
boss is.
that, well, gave you something great. Now, is that thing bad thing to be stolen? Yes, but it ended well, so everything's well. That's how we think. If it ends well, it's well. It doesn't really matter how you did it. But the thing does not end there. The most frustrating thing is, even if you meant well, if it ends bad, then you becomes the bad guy, and it haunts us forever. Especially if we try to do the right thing. I think if I try to do bad thing and get caught and pay for it, I wouldn't be so much angry about it, because yeah, I did the bad thing, I know it. But if I try to do the good thing, which ended me up in a bad situation, then I don't know what I'll do about it. I don't know how I can cope with it. For example, maybe I can go out there, try to save these people who are in distress, but maybe one of the rich guy pays him to say something bad against me, and I get to end up in jail.
Good. Kill device.
Now, if
Tests.
well, that don't happen, but if that happens, I don't know what I'll do. I think all of that is just part of your life. That just happens. There's nothing you can do about it. And I hate that there's nothing you can do about it, but that's part of the life. Well, I think I'm gonna stop streaming here. I'm sorry that today's stream is really short, but since I'm sick, I think I shouldn't overdo it.
Warp power.
7, 5, 17. I think he will do better job killing him. Failed.
Die.
How about you, assassin?
Bigger warp forge.
28%. Okay, he's kinda looking out for himself right now. Thank you. I'll probably feel better tomorrow. I hope so. Tomorrow we will raise the Sword of Cain and kill all the pointy ear thingies. It's legendary, very hard difficulty, but I'm surprised that not that many people. I'm getting declared war upon all the time, but here's the thing about Skaven, right? You don't have to expend that much, and because you don't have to expend that much, there are less chance that enemy will come for you directly. So that's a thing. Okay, next turn, blah blah blah. Okay. Alright, let's see the upgrades. I finished this, so I need to make my AK Claw go to level 25. Ugh. And Warpstone Reactor has to be built. Now, as you can see, there more has been unlocked. All armies. Okay, word save. All army. It's good. You want to get this first.
Zap.
So just upgrade everything here. So faster you get to this, the better. So I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. See you, Rainbow.